What is happening, everybody, and welcome back to probably our final episode, I'm assuming. Not really sure. Did notice this gentleman is here, back at Skyrest. He's kind of a douche. Let's see what he has to say.
You, with all the assistance I've given you so far, it's time you return the favor and do something for me. I was minding my own business up above when I was attacked by some barbarian with a hammer, more animal than man. He fled when he saw he was no match for me, but only now do I realize I must have dropped my book of lineage during the fight. I won't have proof of my birthright lying disrespected in the dirt somewhere. Find it and bring it back to me.
Where did you fight him at?
Come on, get to it. Bring me that book.
So I'm not really sure where the gentleman's book is, but we're not gonna... Hopefully, it will be as we're continuing on. Really, there's nothing hidden back here? That's a missed opportunity. But maybe that's why there isn't, because everyone assumes there would be. Interact. I'm nervous about interacting. Let's see what this is first.
Justin, I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Oh, it's his brother.
I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me. No, get that away from...
Hero worship. What does that mean? Let's see what happens.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
The truth. What's the truth? Enter Rogar realm. The Rogar realm. I went and looked around for the dude's book. No idea. Here we go. Dude looks somewhat human. What's up, Harvey Dent? And do we have a, no vestige. And I can't take their fire. I'm assuming Hold up. This is the Adyr boss fight?
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter.
Okay.
The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness,
How do I damage
they
him?
too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me from this land of death, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name.
What am I supposed to do? I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to end this.
Now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it.
Do I need a soul flame?
Greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever.
Bro!
And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Adyr and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in forcelight and obfuscating shadow. Deeming worthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with the insistent hubris of your optics. For I love all of my children. Even
Do I have to just survive? I mean, is that the whole thing? Okay, so let's try this again. I'm gonna kill everybody it will let me this time.
why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter.
Okay, that was actual damage.
The judges, their crazed followers, butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar, as a means to put an end to the madness,
Are these the dudes we need to kill?
no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell.
Okay, it looks like killing
The
them
judges
deals
found
damage to
themselves
them.
unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves,
Okay.
free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods. Figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name.
I mean, this seems to be how we deal damage, but this is...
Have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven
Holy
sorely
man.
mistaken. Mankind needs me now more than ever.
Alright, let's go to this dude.
Other beings claim godhood. Where are they? What of Odious and the abhorrent other creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight.
Holy
and
man.
obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with two words, open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones.
Oh. Bro!
Listen to me. You must stop this. If you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
I formed you from nothing and can just as easily destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will. The world in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it.
Right?
You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal. Or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
We gotta kill a couple more of these dudes. There we go. There's one. There we go. I think we got him.
look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh! The light of the umbral lamp knows no saturation, consuming even a god. Aureus, will done by the heresy tainted champion, rewarded only with annihilation. So I done his bidding and then I got annihilated? With renewed influence, Aureus unleashes his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. I butchered that word. In light, they, sir, fall. So that was the end boss. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little disappointing. I mean, I know you can fight multiple things apparently for different endings, but so I basically done Aureus's will and then I got vaporized. That was how I was rewarded. I mean, regardless, I really enjoy the game. I'm not going to put it down just yet. I will definitely, I want to do a full review on the game, and then I have some other videos in mind I'd like to do. Maybe talk about some builds and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was definitely a little more framey there at the end than it was at other parts of the game. But, you know, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know, it was still all right. Lackluster end boss for sure. It was just a gimmicky end boss. But I had fun. I really enjoyed the game. I would actually give the game like an 8.5 out of 10. I think this is a great Souls-like. It done wonderful on the PlayStation 5. And hopefully, you know, it does the same on the Series X and the PC. I know the Series S, you know, I've been told it struggles a little bit, but it was good. I liked it. I am looking forward to continuing through, maybe do a build with bows and stuff like that rather than Radiance. I had a lot of fun with Radiance, but yeah, a little disappointed with how it ended, like I said, but overall gameplay, playing all the way through it, I definitely give it about an 8.5, and I will do a full review on it, talking about that in a future video, which will probably be out before you see this. So I appreciate everybody checking these out. I really appreciate it. You know, these are long hauls. We got it done in 20 episodes. But I can't thank you all enough. You know, if I can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, we are going to do a giveaway. 3 $100 gift codes to a platform of your choice. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Later.